Why are you feeling empty inside, despite having a lot of money maybe, or a lot of comfort? The answer is quite obvious. You're not having something in your life, or you're not working towards something that really means anything to you. And this is a common place many people find themselves in. And it is no wonder given the program society runs on us. Yeah? Especially as a career-driven person, you probably felt like you were worth nothing before you actually start making some real good money. So you spent years creating a comfortable life with a good and solid income, but eventually came to realize that there is still this emptiness inside of you. If you're watching this video, you are probably in the process of waking up and freeing yourself from that ego dream that you have dreamt up until now. Yeah? That always pushed you towards more nonsense and always kept you in separation. So in this video, I'm going to help you relieve a little bit of it, and I'm going to show you what helped me in my personal journey, and I'm sure there will be something valuable for you as well. Hello, I'm David and welcome to my channel. A lot of people fall into the trap that they believe what is missing is the right relationship. But you attract what you are, and when you are attracting people on that emotion of lack, you're going to attract gold diggers, you attract people who are not having a full cup themselves. And when you bring so many unresolved topics into the relationship, can work as a temporarily band-aid. So both of you don't have to feel your subconscious fears of loneliness, for example, or the feeling of feeling incomplete. Yeah, but eventually it is probably going to break in itself together. And this will leave you older, with less energy and more frustrated, because you realize you're at the same point as you have been before. Yeah? And of course, a real and authentic relationship to another human being is something very beautiful, something worth striving and fighting for. You could argue that it's even the most important thing. Yeah? But if you look in Western society, how many people you know are actually having achieved that? Yeah? And I can guarantee you, oftentimes it is the case that they attracted themselves in a state of lack, yeah? Because they were scared of being alone. So I would say, first things first, focus on creating a full cup for yourself. Don't be dependent on having a relationship, and create a vision for yourself in order to then attract a person that has a full cup, him or herself. Because the quality of that relationship will be so much better. So first things first, yeah? First, create a vision, a true and deep purpose for yourself. And this is the important part. It has to be fueled by the right values. There are two different kinds of values, okay? There are intrinsic values and there are extrinsic values. When you are being led by a vision of extrinsic values, you're setting yourself up for a horrible life, yeah? Extrinsic values are how it looks on the outside, yeah? How it is perceived by other people. You know, for example, having that hot girl and a lot of money to buy, I don't know, some stuff. You will stay empty because it is a hollow pursuit that keeps you occupied, yeah? But it will never fulfill you. You have to understand this is a trap, because there is always a nicer house to buy. There is always a better yacht to have. If you have values like this, try to shift them towards more intrinsic values. Or you stay on that superficial level, but just because you cannot feel into yourself, yeah? Because deep down you disrespect and hate yourself. Latest on the deathbed, you will experience terrible regret. Do you know who else is not able to handle and endure their reality? Drug addicts. You know, and I'm not above it, you know, like from 14 till 19, I was high every single day, yeah? This is a cry for help, actually. You're looking for love and safety, but you're having the wrong method, yeah? If it's drugs or materialism, it doesn't make any difference. It's all just avoiding strategies. But on the other side, when you manage to shift your hierarchy of values towards more intrinsic ones, love, fulfillment, safety will come as a result of that. Finding a partner for a real and authentic connection instead of just sex and status. Making money and then give something back, you know, to help your community, to help people in needs who are in a worse condition than you are. You will figure out there is nothing we humans can do that is more fulfilling and that brings more peace into our life, aside from self-respect and love. Understand this, your values are certain energies, yeah? They are like keys that are opening up different doors for you. For example, with certain values, you can get into the right group of people, yeah, because they accept you. Or vice versa, with the wrong values, you will never get into that same group of people. The right values are a door opener for your purpose, for actualizing your potential and for creating what your soul really needs. How do you know if you found your purpose? Here are 3 tips how I found mine. First, apply the rules of Ikigai, a Japanese philosophy, to it. Yeah? Is it something you love? Is it something the world needs? Is it something that you're good at? And is it something the world can pay you for? Then you could analyze your dreams, because they are presenting to you how your hierarchy of values is structured within yourself. Your dreams are messages that are incredibly powerful and potent if you want to grow in whatever form or shape. And balance working on your education, your spiritual development and your physical body. Yeah? For example, read, write and exercise. As a practical tip, write out your dream day in 3 years from now, okay? Really take your time, write it with as many details as possible, and then you get a clear direction of what you truly want. And then you can see what you're doing in the present moment and where you might have to make some changes. This is one of the things that I'm working on with my clients in my coaching, for example. How does your purpose feel like? How can you identify your purpose? First of all, it gives your life a sense of meaningfulness. Yeah? And when you look back and you see what you did before, it almost seems preposterous or foolish even, you know? And it's so obvious that what you're doing right now is so much more important and so much more in alignment with yourself. You can feel that it comes from a different place than the desires from before, yeah? A deeper place. For the lack of a better word, let's call it your soul. You will find how much peace it will bring to your life when you are in your purpose and you're acting selfless for humanity. Or if you mate with someone, not just to have pleasure, which eventually will just make you addicted like a drug or leaves you empty, but to create an experience of connection with someone. These sexual experiences are pivotal moments of our lives, yeah? Because we are creating a unity instead of staying in that state of separation that our ego is trying to hold us in. So when we are experiencing those moments of unity, like with love as well, we are literally ascending and melting away and awakening up from this toxic ego dream that we lived and dreamt up until now. You can watch my video on spiritual awakening if that's interesting to you. So your purpose is your spiritual anchor. To find this clarity is not easy, I know. But know that the world needs your purpose, and your contribution is necessary and important. And it would be missing if it will not be there. It is your hero's journey, my friend, and you're meant for something greater, both for yourself and for the collective. So if you want to see a video of spiritual awakening, which is tied to this video, you can click here. If you would like to see how I followed and found my calling, you can click here. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.